right now. But listen, if we
tell you what's wrong. Let me tell you what's wrong with your argument.
I didn't get to finish. I didn't make the argument yet. Let me just finish it. Now, if we allow the person, yes, I am going to land it, please. You threw a lot of questions at me. I'm trying to answer one. Let me answer this one. Okay. So now, if we let this person speak and we all just be quiet and be like, okay, that's what your story is. We be quiet. We allow them to keep speaking and keep talking without interruption. And that if they're lying, they will hang themselves. We will give them enough rope to hang themselves because we're allowed. If you let a liar lie, a liar will expose themselves because you're going to be like, okay, what's the more details? Give us more details. Give us more details. And we will be able to catch them. But we don't do that. The minute somebody says this happened to me, we're like, liar.
This is the problem. This is the problem. This is the problem. Y'all have been incentivized to lie.
Who's y'all?
Women.
Because black women don't get to participate in that.
Yes,
black women don't have.
Yes,
no, black women don't.
There are men every single day, and you really need to look up the statistics with regard to.
No, I actually know. I have a woman in gender studies. I know this. That
you didn't hear what I was about to say. You didn't hear what I was about to say.
Black women don't have that.
You didn't hear what I was about to say.
Sure.
You really need to look up the statistics with regard to the Innocence Project. And with regard to the Innocence Project, there are men every single day that either cop out or they're just now being freed because the technology that we have today has just caught up to where we can actually test to realize that there are a lot of people that were incentivized to lie on men, whether it be because, like, I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example. And I always like to cite this example because this is the antithesis of what you're preaching. The woman that accused the Duke lacrosse team of raping them.
Mm-hmm.
She was lying. She lied beautifully. And here's the worst part about it. Nobody came back and apologized to the lacrosse team. And all of those guys' reputations were ruined. They got kicked out of school. It's men that get arrested, removed from their job because they have no retribution. Nobody ever gives the consequences to these people that are lying. And it doesn't mean that it's not things that happen to people. But I don't like it when people then generalize and say to believe all women, because that would mean to automatically demonize somebody else because the way the justice system is supposed to work is that it's innocent until proven guilty. But when you say believe all women, if women was believable, we wouldn't have to preach it.
That's the fact.
We wouldn't have to preach it.
But how come
I see women lie every single day. Every day. People.
I see men lie every single day.
People lie.
People lie.
I am never going to give.
Okay, so what space do you create for a victim? What space do you create for a victim? So what do you think a victim should? What can a victim do? Because guess what? I said that I got hit. Everybody called me a liar, and guess what? That man said he got hit, and I'm still being called a liar. He said he hit me on 3 different platforms.
Listen.
So I'm just saying, what do you do about the people? Because it was brought up. I didn't bring it up. I don't talk about that. I don't talk about that.
Bringing up this situation, and I'm telling you,
it was brought up.
No, I didn't bring it up. I'm talking to you. That he is a different person. I didn't bring that up. You keep bringing it up in order to justify your argument.
Do you have a sister or a daughter?
I got 3 brothers and I have 1 daughter.
Okay. I also will agree. Here's my thing. As a person who has experience, it's hard not to speak from experience. I do think that when women are, I do think that there's a way, I think that especially a black woman should never go to social media. If you've been assaulted, don't ever go to social media. Never, ever do that. I totally agree with that. But the system doesn't advocate for women too. Like if a black woman walked into a police station
I think that you are bitter and you are scorned.
I'm not bitter and I'm not scorned. I am deeply heartbroken. I'm deeply heartbroken because what happened to me was brutal. And to happen to your own community, it was brutal. Because guess what? I'm a person who has advocated for our black community forever. I've been to all the protests.
I think that
everything I've done around.
You need to do some self-searching.
You don't know me, sweetheart, and you don't know what I'm trying to do. That was a brutal thing that I went through, and this guy laughed about it.
Offended at everything. You keep introducing yourself into the conversation in your own personal situation. So when I then speak to it, then that makes it valid. I never asked you your personal situation. I was speaking.
He brought it up. You know what you're doing right now? You're negating the fact that I came here prepared to have an adult conversation about the topic that was at hand.
The reason why you get the type of energy that you get.
For me not to react to my trauma is crazy. First of all, I have done a lot of
care about your trauma.
I can tell that you don't care.
I don't care about your trauma. And what you don't,
I can tell you don't care.
Hold on.
I can tell you don't care.
Get back to it, y'all. I promise.
But we're not going to act like I came here to have a conversation about the topic that you guys want to have and to add an intellectual level. I don't have a problem. You don't know what problems I have. You don't know me.
I know it because I'm paying attention to what you interacting with me right now. I'm speaking on what my personal interaction with you in this short amount of time is.
And what you're negating was that somebody. Okay, so let me talk about the worst thing that ever happened to you. Laugh about it, and then when you react to it, be like, "Oh, you know what? This is the problem that you have. You're negating what he did." Okay, I can tell that you don't care. I can tell you don't care.
Bringing it up.
I didn't bring it up. He brought it up. And now that you bring it up, you can't act like it didn't happen.
I don't care about what the fuck you think about your situation. If you want to address that with him separately, offline,
I don't think that you or him have the range to have that conversation with me.
I'm having it with you right now.
You don't need no range for the paperwork.
Stop 2K. Stop 2K. Give me 1 second. Your problem, and give me a second. You
don't know what my problems are. You have no idea
You're free to respond. I'm trying not to mute you because I want to make sure that we had this conversation. You introduced yourself into the conversation with me. You keep introducing your own personal situation when I was talking in general. Your problem, and this is the problem of a lot of women that's out here, is that you bring this type of energy on you. I know women that ain't never had a problem with a man in their life. I know women that ain't never been assaulted. I know women that ain't never had.
So now you're saying that I bring that kind of energy to myself.
Stop. I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak. But I keep trying to tell you that your femininity is your secret weapon. That's the thing that you have as a trump card. You talk too much. You too aggressive. You masculine. It ain't that we think
I'm masculine.
We can identify when a woman want to act like a man and we treat you as such.
No, I do not. First of all, the men I'm in community with,
if you want to have that type of energy,
like this,
I gotta mute you because you're not gonna keep interrupting me. If you gonna have that type of energy, cool. Listen, ladies, let them run. Let them run.
Could we slow clap?
Hold on, and I just want to say this. Damn, I want to say this really quickly because I never ever and it ain't a person up here that could say that I was offensive. It ain't a person up here that could say I called her out of her name. It ain't a person up here that could say that I said anything negative to her whatsoever. She introduced herself into this conversation. She got met with aggression. And I would implore every guy to stand 10 toes down and stop letting these chicks bully you just because she a woman.
Right.
She can't bully nobody up here. And I tried to offer her grace by being the intercessor between her and 2K. But the reality of it is that type of woman, the personification of her, and any woman that's like her are going to have problems for their entire life. With men, with society, with the police, with labels. And they always gonna be a victim. Those type of women are always gonna be a victim. And the problem, here's the other part of that problem, is that women, y'all gonna be the ones that get labeled as angry black women because she is going to be your representative. It's always the loudest ones in the room that's gonna paint a picture, and it don't matter how feminine you are, you basically gonna have to go in there. You know how they say that you got to go in there? A lot of times we got to go into the workplace or we got to go into the classrooms and we got to perform 10 times harder. It's not because society is racist. It's because they then represent you, and then they create a personification in other people's minds, and y'all got to go out there and fight the fight for them because y'all don't hold them accountable. If y'all keep letting them type of woman get away and paint the picture, and y'all keep supporting.
We're watching Anton Daniels on YouTube. This is his YouTube channel. Hit the thumbs up button. Let's go get back into it.
Supporting them in the name of black women. Guess what? I don't believe that most black women are like that. I tend to believe, through my own personal experience in real life, that most black women are feminine. They cool. They dope. Even if they have a difference of opinion with you, they then lean to their femininity because they truly are that. They can't avoid what it is that God made them. But if y'all keep letting these fuck chicks come up here and embarrass y'all, and I ain't just talking about on this panel, I'm talking about in life. If y'all keep letting these women keep embarrassing y'all, then y'all can't complain about how y'all looked at as society, because she is the very definition of an angry black woman, and she wouldn't even let nobody else speak. She act like this is her panel.
True.
I knew she was gonna shit a brick when she got on here.
But 2K, you started the excuse my language, you started the shit. You started it. It was gonna happen regardless if 2K said something. It don't matter. She was ready to go to war when she
was
first got
ready.
up.
She was gonna be turned. I never said nothing about it, and she was coming at me.
Exactly.
I met her with cool.
It took me 15 minutes to realize who she was. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
The chat figured out who she was before.
Hold on.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, y'all,
The brick lady.
y'all don't understand. When that happened, black men were under attack.
Facts.
Y'all don't help black women. Y'all let this happen. It was like the Kamala thing with a brick.
They attacked me too because I said she was lying.
Oh, she back.
And you know she doing her live from a car.
Okay.
With a brick.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, here's the thing. I just want to say something.
Well, she back.
I'm still wondering if I can answer the question.
Can I say something and leave? Because I'm going to leave.
Don't leave, bro.
Give me a second. We got a whole night.
Anton, first of all, Island Girl, thank you for the invitation.
Hold on. Let me set the rules.
No, I don't want to be muted. I'm just going to.
No, you can't fucking come up here. No. This is how we gonna do it. Either you gonna be cordial and you gonna participate the whole night, or you can't come up here and get your shit off and leave. Either you gonna give grace and be able to have a conversation with everybody and not run off as a victim and think you gonna get your shit off and leave, or you can just leave right now. Because everybody got to get into this, and we're going to have a conducive conversation. We're going to go over multiple different subjects, and you not going to be the highlight. You not going to be the victim, and we not going to bring up your situation no more. If you want to stick around and chill, then that's cool. You're going to wait your turn like everybody else. We're going to have a great conversation, or you can leave right now. But I'm not about to let you come up here, get your shit off, and leave. You can unmute.
Are you leaving, bro? Are you leaving? Because we're going to, you're muted.
You're muted. You got to unmute yourself.
You got to unmute. Oh, she can't.
No, I don't know what she did. But she's not going to come up here. She's not going to come up here and get her shit off and leave. If she want to stick around for the whole show, she is more than welcome to. I am not going to remove her. She had left on her own. But if she thinks she's just going to come up here and say what she's going to say, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, she don't even use
Does anybody have any brown sugar? I'm still waiting.
She don't even use USD. She use the BRICS currency. I'm telling you.
2K, you're done. Back to the topic, Jimmy.
He's funny. I like that guy. I want to he's a comedian. This is Anton Daniels' channel. Y'all can check out his YouTube channel. Really good information. Wow, I dated a girl like that. And I mentioned, and I said, I see why this chick. Sometimes when a woman is always single, or you talk to her, she said, I was in a relationship for a little bit, then we broke up. Now I'm single again. Or I was in a relationship for a little bit, now we broke up. She's always single for a little bit with a guy for maybe a year, maybe 6, 7 months, 8 months. Then they break up, and she back single for another year and a half. Then she got another boyfriend. And then that lasted 3 months, and then that broke. You know what I'm saying? Nothing ever lasts past 2 years. Always be maybe a year tops, a year and a half tops. The relationship lasts, if that. You know what I'm saying? Them women usually be victim women, and dudes try to stick it out, and they realize, oh, this bitch is a victim. She one of them victim women, and then eventually the dude ends up leaving them. So this is what the brick lady is. She's one of them victim women. You know. Everybody's out to get me. Nobody looks out for me. I never do anything wrong to anybody. Everybody does everything wrong to me. They always stay single, or they always have dudes in and out of their life. You know, I guarantee you she's single right now. And if she do got a dude, he's a complete idiot. Straight up. Anyway, what y'all think about this video, man? Leave your comments and subscribe to Charles on Ezra. The thumbs up button.